The new killer, the Judgment, is here, and aura perks work amazing with her power. So today we're using Object of Obsession, which is the perfect counter to aura reading perks. Alright, new killer. There she is. See it straight away with Object. We can see she does have Lethal Pursuer. These guys do love their nearly said hex perks, their aura perks. It was Jason's that likes the hex perks, isn't it? This girl does like the aura perks. So we're going to be seeing a lot of aura perks. That's why Object is going to be so good against her. And we can see her moving in there as well. I think that was just that was just a standard effect of Object there. That was nothing she had. We did hear a survivor opening the chest. She's on us though, which is obviously good. Sending the beam of light there. This killer is like kind of hard to... Like when I played her, I was like struggling to use the power. We'll go to the side there. We are going to get away with that. She is obviously a slower movement speed killer. I can see they're still not fixed the lag there either. Assuming it is on there. And some of you guys were saying you guys were lagging as well, so... I did just lag a little bit there. We can play that vault. We're going to have to be quick, though, to move. I think she's too close to hit us there anyway. You need to be, like, a little bit further away. She might be dropping chase here as well. Yeah, looks like she is dropping chase. So we'll move straight back in for the gen over there in main then. Let's do it. Oh, good hit there. Look at that. We've seen her as well with the Object. Alright, we'll try and get up on here and do the balance, yeah? The only thing is... no. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Object. Wow, she's actually not chasing it. I was hoping she would. It's the first injury of the game, so I was definitely expecting it to. I guess we'll just heal her with the medkit. If she does move in, we've got the balance landing spot there. And we'll also get notified if she's got nurses calling or something like that. Looks like she's not got nurses calling them, so we'll keep that in mind. I'm surprised she's not got nurses calling, especially having the Lethal Pursuer there. I was expecting like a full aura build when I seen that Lethal Pursuer. And there's going to be a lot of these guys, these Judgment players, that do have the, like a full aura build. So that's why Object is going to be amazing right now. Object is probably one of the best perks in the game right now for the next couple of weeks whilst everyone's playing the new killer. Yeah, it's got that new perk there. Yeah, I got that new perk. It basically brings like the old rune back. Remember the old rune from way, way back? Well, some of you guys will remember anyway. It was a long time ago that. It was many years ago. But yeah, we do need to, what do they call that? I think it's called repent, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's called repent. So we have to do that to get rid of the, like, infection thing here. We'll get the slug up in a sec, maybe. Let's just repent first. If we can. Oh, we're getting an M1 for our troubles there. Oh, we're not. Nice. We actually might be okay, though. I think we're too close to get hit as well. We're avoiding it anyway. Alright, well, we did get the repent off in time there, which is good. Once again, probably too close to get hit. There's some more Object value. Object is a really good perk anyway, even if they're not using aura perks. Just seeing the aura every 30 seconds is really good. But, yeah, against this killer is obviously going to be amazing. I'm trying to move back in for that gem, but obviously she's aware of that. Nice. We are avoiding that there again as well. We'll play window here. Should be fine. Was half expecting a swing there. We are getting away with that there again as well. Yeah, she's struggling, this girl. I think a lot of players are going to struggle with it. Then again, maybe not, though, because on the PTB, people did seem to get good with it pretty quick. But, yeah, this girl's definitely having a rough time here. Understandable as well. Yeah, we are just about getting away with that. Once again, though, like I said, I think you're too close. I think you have to be, like, a little bit far away. That's how it was on the PTB, anyway. I haven't read over all the changes just because there was so many changes. There was a ton of them. There were so many. So we'll learn as we go, but I don't know. I think she might have been nerfed slightly. I'm actually not entirely sure. Like I said, I've not read over them. It's an absolute wall of text. I do not fancy reading over that. We're here to play games, not read books. Alright, we are getting away with that. Alright, that gen still isn't done yet, unfortunately. We'll keep applying pressure to it, though. Looks like she is dropping chase there, so that's perfect. Time in there. We can move back in. Let's do it. Hopefully we can avoid... Oh, we can't avoid that. Yeah, she is moving in there. We're going to have to let go of that, unfortunately. Obviously, we did use the medkit earlier as well. If this hits, we're dead. So let's not get hit there. She's definitely far enough away that time. Let's repent again here as well. I don't think she'll chase. I mean, she might, but yeah, no, she's going back there. Alright, so we'll repent there. Get rid of that infection or whatever, and then we'll see if we can maybe move back in for it. But I do want to be careful there. We can take a bit of a risk, though. We've not gotten hook, and no one's gotten hook, in fact. So we can take a bit of a risk here. Looks like she is moving back in there. But yeah, we could definitely do with a heal. Let's go to the side there. Ooh, she actually nearly got that. Alright, I'm happy to drag it down here anyway if she does want to commit. Fine by me. Yeah, once again, too close there. That would have hit, wouldn't it, if she was further away, because it did kind of go through us there. I don't think she's realized that you... Oh, wait, she might have realized now, actually, because she stepped back a bit there. Anyway, there's some more object value. Yeah, I don't even think she's got aura perks, this girl. I think it... Well, she had the lethal pursuer, but I think that was it. I was expecting a full aura build. I'm expecting that anyway with these killers, but especially when I seen the lethal pursuer at the start of the game. That last gen's nearly done. So we've got our nice buffed adrenaline there. 4-second speed boost. By the way, guys, we will take a look at adrenaline in its own dedicated video. This is just... The buff for adrenaline has now took place. So really good hit there as well, by the way. But yeah, the adrenaline buff has now took place, so we will do it. It's our own dedicated video on adrenaline. But I want to just use it today just for the build. This is just my standard build. This is more about object today, isn't it? It's object of obsessions. Time to shine today. Even though we got some value out of adrenaline there, we will take a look at it properly in the next video. Or maybe not the next video, but some video soon. There's a lot of new content to cover as well. There's an absolute ton of new content. All right, let's see if we can get over there. I'm hoping it's this gate. It looks like it is this gate. She's moving in to try and take a protection hit. Against this killer, though, protection hits are hard to do, obviously, because it can just go straight through. I think we're going to have to avoid the power once more. She's got one last chance to hit us there, maybe. Let's just go wide. Perfect. And we should be out there. Yeah, there we go. We're out. All right, GG's then. GG's. Great game there to start us off. Amazing game. Come on then, Slinger. What are we doing? Trying to shoot us through that there. Is he even able to shoot through that? Who knows? Nice, we are getting away with that. Take this as well. And then take a couple of head nods. Let's get out of here. We'll wait for him a second. It'd be rude not to. But then let's balance landing away. So he is coming in there. We definitely don't want to play that god palette because it's not even a god palette anyway. It's just lies, deception, and death, that. Because that door has not been opened yet. We've not done that gen next to it. Will be a god palette later if we do that gen, though. Might be leaving there as well. Yeah, looks like he's leaving. I'll tell you what. Let's go do that gen now. Open up that god palette. Oh, wait. Actually, now it's a god palette. He shouldn't have broke this door, by the way. Because now it is a full god palette, even without doing this. He made a mistake breaking that. That's a misplay on his part there. Also, I'm just noticing now, we're not the obsession, so object is completely useless this game. It's not really for killers like Deathslinger, though, like random killers like that. It is mainly just for the new killer. And we do get the secondary effect when we're not the obsession. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Yeah, so it's just the... I think it's just the, seeing the aura every 30 seconds. It says while you're the obsession. And then when the killer sees your aura... Or maybe it's all of it. I'm not entirely sure. But I think the secondary effect you still get, even if you're not the obsession. Maybe we'll find out later, though. Alright, there we go. No adrenalines for our teammates there. We've got the adrenaline, though. We'll take the speed boost, I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll just jump on this. It's a shame we've only had the one chase there. He's really not chased us much at all, has he? Okay, the Lara's on that one there. We may as well move in for the other one. Bit more lag there again as well. They really need to fix this. Yeah, it's probably on their end. It's most likely. I'm like 90% sure it's on their end. Anyway, let's jump on this. Let's see if we can get this 99 or... Yeah, we'll just 99 it probably here. Alright, come on then, Slinger, what are we doing? We may as well wait for our exhaustion here. We may as well, we can play peekaboo with him as well. Okay, now would be a good time to move in then, maybe. No one else is nearby, so not able to there, unfortunately. Missed the shot again there. This Slinger says you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's his motto. To be honest, I think this guy misses 100% of the shots he does take as well. No, I'm just kidding, He's not that bad. Maybe he is. Anyway, yeah, we can't get it. Where's our teammates? Where are our team? Okay, Steve, son, you should have been closer there when he was reloading. Okay, there you go. Perfect. That's our time to save. He panicked there. He just hit her. She's got endurance. We can take the M1. That's fine. He needs to reload there as well, since he did shoot her and then shoot the Steve and then hit the girl on hook. So we might be out here then. Balance landing should activate here as well. Yeah, balance landing is activating there. The only thing is, though, I don't know if the other guys are safe yet. What we're going to do, we're going to start healing. Yeah, he's on the Lara there. We're going to start healing, and just in case they're not out, I think they are out. In fact, the other exit gate has been opened, of course, so we may as well just heal up here and leave there. Well, to be honest, if he gets Lara, there's nothing we can do anyway. She is dead and hooked there. But we'll heal up anyway, just to see. Hopefully Steve can body block for her there. We'll heal and then maybe see if we can move him. Okay, Steve's left. Lara, yeah, Lara's safe as well. All right, nice. There we go then. Nice forming out there. GG's. All right, come on then, Judgment. We got a nice balanced landing spot here with her name on it. Really good double back there, though. But with her being a slow movement speed killer, we should be able to make it back around. Maybe. Anyway, it's going to be very... Well... We could have made it if not for that lag. Why does it keep happening at the worst times? So we somehow got away with it because she was going for a power, but... Oh my god. Alright, we'll take the balance anyway. Let's get out of there. Nice, we're getting a missed swing as well. That gives us even more distance there, doesn't it? Nice, we're getting away with that there as well. All right, we're not the obsession here. So if she's got any aura perks, I think, like I said, I think we still get to see her aura. Okay, the obsession just changed there. What was that? Why did the obsession change? That's probably a killer perk. So maybe we will get to be the obsession later on. Anyway, let's jump on this gem for now. Let's do it. Come on then, Judgment. She's having a rough game. She has got the one hook at least. That was almost hitting as well. Unlucky. Close there. We can play balance landing up there again. We just gotta watch out. We're probably too close there. Has she got that one? Send it back. She's not. Okay, you take this. And then what we can do now is, now with all the distance we've got, we can go up here. We can do the balance landing again. If she is committing, she might not be committing though. Let's see. Once again, lagging again there. I've noticed that this game has been really bad for the lag. This has been like the worst one we've had in a while, to be honest. God, moving in there. We are lucky to get away with that. I'll tell you what, we can do balanced again for the third time. Let's do it. This killer is at 3 balanced landings this game. Well, technically 2, actually. She didn't even go for us when we did the second one there. I was about to do the second one, whatever. I might even do a medium here. Let's do it. To go back around. We can just move there. Hopefully get away with that. Yeah, we are getting away with... Oh, we're running into her arms, though. It's fine. We'll make pallet. We'll make pallet all day. I want to greed it, you know. I want to greed it. Look how greedy I am. Look how greedy I am. Into the adrenaline as well. Perfect. That was a really nice greed there. We save a great pallet. I might use it now, though. To be honest, it's probably not really necessary, is it? We've got loads of distance. We've had more value today out of adrenaline than we have out of the object. The object has really not gone to plan. Are the killers getting bored of the aura perks or something? Like, these judgment players love their aura perks on the PTB, and it makes sense. That's, you know, it makes the power 10 times easier, and obviously it suits her playstyle perfectly. So I was definitely surprised that we're not seeing more aura perks. But we're still doing a dedicated video for adrenaline. I love adrenaline too much to not give it its own dedicated video. One of my favorite perks by far, I would say. In fact, it actually might be my favorite perk. I might even like it more than I like Windows. I love Windows, don't get me wrong, but adrenaline is so rewarding, like when you use it at the end of the game like that. You take this, you take that, you're fine. Alright, so both gates should be open now, hopefully. Anyway, we've definitely held it for a while there, so... I mean, I'd love to stick around and just keep looping her forever, but I think we should leave here, really. I think we should end her suffering there. I think she probably wants us to just move on. We could have stayed for longer, though. We weren't even injured there. We could have held her for a while, but we'll be a good sport. We'll just leave there. She can move on to her next game. We'll save everyone's time. We won't waste any time there. GG's, though. GG's. All right, are we the obsession? Yeah, we are the obsession. Wait. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we are the obsession. All right. I was just saying, then, why is the object not going down there? But it was because it was about to activate. That's why. Doubling back. No, just leaving, I think, there. All right, let's go find a gen to work on then. Shame we got this map. Hate this map. Probably my least favorite map in the game, but let's do the gen up here. Let's get this middle one out of the way, and it's a pretty safe one for us to do with us having balance landed as well. Obviously, she could hit us with the... Yeah, don't worry. Killer's not here. You're fine. She might send a beam of light, though. We can't see her with object there. She's not looking in our direction, so probably not sending anything there. Yeah, let's just jump on this. Let's do it. Let's get this out of the way. All right, moving in there. We do need to save the other girl from the light realm there. Oh, well, someone else is going to have to do it now. We'll play pallet here. We're not going to play window. This is why I don't like this map. Like, the tiles are just garbage. Like, they're really not good. Let's just pre-throw it, I guess. Okay, we're getting the stun as well. We probably needed it, to be honest. If not, she could have went around it. The shack is okay. Even shack is weaker. I've said this before, but there's no window here. So there's no way to know where the killer is unless you're, like, reading the heartbeat or whatever. But it's not easy to do. There's no way to know, really, where the killer is. The main building's pretty good. That's probably like the only decent tile on this entire map. Especially for balanced landing. There's a couple of balanced landing spots there. But that's about it. That's pretty much all this map has going for it. You know what, though? I don't even like playing it as killer either. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of them maps that's like horrible all the way around. Aliens map's a bit like that for me as well. And also the Haddonfield. Not the first Haddonfield. The second one. The more recent one. I was the same on that map as well. I didn't like I didn't like playing on it as killer or survivor. I just hated that map in general. I'm actually glad they got rid of it. If they ever bring Haddonfield back, they should bring back the original Haddonfield, the good one. Although that was a hard map. That was very survivor-sided. It was a hard map for killer, but they could balance it or whatever. Nice. We're actually getting away with that there because she is a slower movement speed killer there, and we did hug the shark efficiently with our movement. Looks like she is moving back in there. Maybe you're gonna have to do something. You need to make a decision and go with it. Otherwise, you will lose. I think she's lost anyway, really. Unless she has a snowball or something later on. Or unless we throw or something like that. Hoping the Meg's getting that save there. I do want to commit to this. Obviously, she's being chased. Meg needs to be getting that. Yeah, she did get it. Okay, perfect. All right, sweet. We'll just finish this last gen here then. Hopefully, anyway. We can't. It's not close enough. It is not close. I would take a hit for it and obviously finish it in her face, get the adrenaline, but it's not quite close enough. It was like 95%. It was still a little bit off. Nice, we are getting away with that. We need to take her away, really. I mean, obviously, moving away from Shaq's an interesting choice. You usually don't want to be doing that, but we need to get her away from that gen. You need to get her as far away from that gen as possible, in fact. Nice, that's hitting there. Good hit, well played. Let's just go really wide there. Yeah, if we can make our way towards main, that'll be great, because that gen's been done. Don't need to drop that. Perfect. Yeah, let's take her all the way up here. They're not on that last gen yet. They probably... I'm hoping one of them knows we're on it, but it doesn't look like it, to be honest. We'll just play the vault here, I think. And she might leave now. She's probably leaving. Okay, Meg started another one. That's not the one we were working on. What we're going to do is we're going to... we're not going to heal, actually. I was going to heal up there. Meg is... Oh, it might be this gen, actually. No, it was this gen. It just lost progress. Was it? No, it wasn't that gen. Okay, this isn't good. We've got 2 gens on this side of the map that are nearly done. I don't know where that third one is, but they may have to do it. They may have to start the other gen. We'll apply some pressure to this, stop it regressing. We'll get some object value there as well. We can see what she's doing. So she would have seen us working on it. Yeah, we just need to see if we can get this. Obviously, we do have that adrenaline. I'm getting ready to move just in case she does send the power. Now, she is picking up. All right, we don't have time. I don't think we've got time, to be honest. She's going to be moving straight in. She's probably going to send the power as well. She is sending the power. We are avoiding that. Yeah, we really can't. Even with 2 of us, we wouldn't have been able to do it, but she did get off it anyway. She did take a hit there, though. Let's see. Let's see if she's looking around for us. Looks like she is. There's the object again. Object nearly got us killed there. Just about getting away with it, though. Let's just go wide, go to the side. Nah, she's seen that coming that time. We'll play it. It's only first hook anyway. But yeah, she has got some good pressure now, to be honest. Alright, this is the first time we've been in the light realm so far. We've not really gotten hook against this killer yet. Oh, someone else is in the light realm as well. You need to get the save quick. One of you, please. Come on, don't let her die. Kate started another gen. Kate, what are you doing? Okay, luckily the Yunjin's just saved us. That Kate has just started another gen. I mean, I'm all for starting another gen, but not when 2 of us are in the light realm, think. Alright, well played, Yunjin. Well played. She might have just saved the game there. Kate was willing to throw there. Like I said earlier, the killer's probably lost unless someone throws. At least she's doing something. At least she's doing a gen. But, like, come on. Is she completely oblivious to what's going on around her? Let's even get us healed up as well. Yeah, appreciate that. Alright, there's object. Let's have a look. See whereabouts she is. Actually, can't even see her. Is she undetectable there? Maybe undetectable? Or, I don't know. Maybe I just missed where she was. See if she wants to move back in. We've got balance landing with her name on it there. Let's just go down there to avoid that. She's probably dropping chase. Yeah, she is dropping chase. There's the object again as well. Okay, Yunjin started the 3rd gen, which is good. Other gen's nearly done as well there. We'll just move in here, apply pressure to this. Yeah, she can't stop everything. She cannot stop everything there. Okay, they got off it. They need to get back on it. Yeah, get back on that. Last gen's nearly done. Adrenaline in their face there. Which way is that going? Okay, we are getting away with it. Alright, where's the gate? It's 1 gate down there, 1 gate just behind us as well. Shame we couldn't give her a hit first and then heal up with the adrenaline, but it doesn't really matter too much, does it? It's a pretty similar outcome there. We're not going to open it just in case. Alright, well, I guess we could now, actually. We probably should now. Yeah, let's open it now. That's fine. Alright, hopefully Meg's at the other gate then. Yeah, we'll leave there. We'll leave there. That's fine. Alright, GG's. We will spectate as well, just to make sure the other guys do get out. But yeah, that Kate nearly cost us the game there, didn't she? Well played, Yunjin, by the way. Saving the game. Really, really well played there. If not for the Yunjin, that's either a 3 or 4k there. She's definitely winning that, because the other girl would have been dead, and then we would have been left in there, obviously, for longer. Gone second phase or whatever. But yeah, it looks like Meg's out fine there, so yeah, that's perfect. There we go. Alright, GG's then. GG's. Come on then, Pyramid. We're making Pilot here comfortably as well. Probably going to go for his power. Let's just move. Oh, he did commit to it. He did get it as well. I was hoping we'd just about avoid that, go around that rock, and then move back onto the Pilot there. Looks like he's not chasing, though. Alright, he is right here. You need to get out of here. Yeah, come and get up here. Balance landing with your name on it if you want to chase. Yeah, he is chasing. There's the object. There's no way he's hitting that. Let's take him up here. Alright, that's good. I just did the emote there. Not to be toxic, just to get him on us, you know. It is Tuesday, but not Toxic Tuesday. Nice wholesome Tuesday today. We're not going to play window there. See if he's still holding the power. He was still holding it. Let go of it now, though. All right, we're going to have to play this here. Let's go wide. Nice, we're getting away with that. And then, oh, he respected for a second, but then quickly didn't respect. Should have dropped the pallet in hindsight. Anyway, we spread the hooks out at the very least. But yeah, we should have probably done a little bit better, though. Come on then, Pyramid. Nice, we're getting away with that. Serve him a drink before we continue chasing. There's his drink. Get out of there. Go back. Oh, come on. I thought we got away with that. Unlucky, unlucky. Well, it's got to pay you the balance. If he's chasing anyway. Looked like he went up the stairs there. He tried to catch us off guard, but object helped us out. Allowed us to be ready. To be honest, I think he probably is just dropping chase. There goes the Hex perk anyway. Let's see if we can get healed up with the save. We can do, yeah, whichever. Yeah, sure. Whichever you want to do, I don't mind. We could do them in whichever order. It doesn't really matter. Alright, it looks like we are getting healed up first. Watch out. Why did he not go for her there? That's weird. Also, what are you doing, sir? Why did he not go for his power? Alright, Sable's still on that then, at least. We'll have to vault this early if we're going to vault it. And then move to the side. Go back. Nice. Object value there. We could see where... It worked both ways, that, because he could see where we were going. But obviously, we could see where he was going as well. So it worked both ways there. But clearly, it helped us more than it hurt us. Alright, okay, looks like he's back. Alright, that's perfect. We can go up here and do the balance then. Undetectable again. He's got his Tinkerer there. We should be fine. Perfect. Wait, you see that then? Oh, wait, hold on. Sable was on this one. Who was on the other gen with us then? There was someone else on a gen with us. Or maybe she got off it. I don't even know. Yeah, maybe she must have got off it. There was someone on a gen with us at one point. Sorry, Sable. Didn't mean to bring him to your gen there. You see that though when we did the balanced landing? We were healthy for a second there. After we dropped down and did the balanced, it's shown us healthy. Must be a little weird visual bug, that. Anyway, she did get the gen done, so well played, Sable. Alright, Jen is so close there. It's unlucky as well. She was moving over towards it. We kind of did the same with Sable earlier, though, so we can't blame it too much. Good news is, though, he is actually picking up there. I'm surprised, so we are going to be able to get this, probably. And if not, Michaela's got another gen nearly done. But yeah, let's just finish that there. We could have maybe given him a hit and then ran and finished it in his face, but we get the speed boost anyway. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much, does it? We're not in a great spot here, though. Kind of isolated in the corner a little. Then again, actually, we got distance now. Could make it into main, we'll be in a great spot. Gonna go for that power first, though. Nice, we're getting away with that. Doesn't matter if we get tormented, it really doesn't matter. You take the pallet there, and we'll move. So where was the other gate, then? I wasn't looking where the other gate was. I was too busy looking at him. I knew we had that one there. Okay, other one's down there. Is it this one they opened? It is this one they opened. Sweet. I don't want to move to the side too much. Okay, I think we're out then, though. I don't think... Yeah, you can't get us there. Alright, perfect. So there we go, then. Yeah, can't hit us with that power there. Watch out, watch out. That's not necessary. She nearly ended up sandbagging us there. It would have helped him, obviously. Alright, there we go, though, anyway. GG's. GG's. We've escaped a lot today. I don't think we've died, have we? GG's.